And I was like, what? And it seems weird, but then
And
I'm
I feel
like,
like that always happens to us because, like, let's say if I experience one thing over, like, when I'm not at my mom's,
yeah,
and then when I come over here, we talk about it, or like we watch a movie or something like similar to it.
yeah,
That always happens.
yeah, but
Always happens. I forgot. In the movie, remember when all his friends were like, call her.
yeah, yeah,
I know, and he eventually called her.
Yeah.
A little push.
yeah,
He called her.
yeah, that's true. What was I gonna say? Yeah, I fully support the idea. Like I told you, knowledge, bro.
Yep.
You have to remember to gaming is cool and everything. But you
Yeah.
still gotta do what you gotta do. It's almost like you gotta pay your dues. You know what that means?
Not really.
You want to ride, you want to go on the roller coaster, ride the ride, you got to pay the fee. You want to go on the roller, you got to pay the fee. You got to pay your dues. So it's kind of like, make sure your school is on point. Because right now, that's what you have to do.
Yep.
You still got to learn all the stuff that you got to learn. All that, because remember I told you about that whole boxer dude? Super rich, but doesn't know how to
He
read.
doesn't know how to read, right?
Yeah, that's not good. No
No.
bueno there. So like I said, make sure, but
I made a mistake.
yeah, make sure. 3 years. I think it's possible. Especially like if you're practicing all the time, you're getting better.
Yeah.
I think really what we need to do is just create more content and everything.
I'm probably gonna upload a video next week.
I think that'd be good. You know what you should do too? Every so often, I was just thinking about it right now. Pretend that we're in a documentary, in a movie. Like let's say a video diary. Have you seen those? No? Literally it's like, or even you could even record a short video and then just send it to me and I'm gonna save them. Like try to do it every day or every few days or like 3 times a week. Talking about your journey or talking about what you're doing. And just it doesn't have to be something like, oh, that you're making up, but literally something that you're really doing. Like it could be like today when you told me as soon as you got in the car, like you were like, bro, I was like so quick on your whole what is it, the hand cam? Like you've gotten super fast. That's something that
And like, it looks weird. But
like literally, yeah, that's why like literally you could like record yourself and then send me that video. So it's almost like you're sending me a text message, but just like you're talking to me. You can send me a video and I could just store them. It's almost like you're texting me every day. So literally what it is, like if something to do with gaming, like something you're excited about and you want to tell me, record yourself and then send it to me.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be super long, like 15, 20 minutes. Like literally it could be 30 seconds, 1 minute, 2 minutes, whatever you want to tell me, and then send it to me. And then I'll save them. Because dude, imagine it's like documenting the journey.
Yep.
Because that in itself, it's like, that would be cool. To be able to look back on it and be like, dude, look, this was the hard work.
We're cheering, bro.
I know, right? See, they're cheering. Exactly. It's a sign. It's a sign. Oh. Something really crazy.
What?
Super crazy. Blew my mind. It just reminded me right now when I said the whole sign thing. So, when I was going out to the ranch, I was just like in a really high energy, positive mood. Like super excited. Like super, super excited. One, because I was going out there and then just like everything was just, I don't know, I just feel really happy. Like really like things are exciting. Like everything that we're doing, the ranch, just everything. I was just like super hella excited. And sometimes I talk to myself. And I literally had just recorded a video for my other, for the, what's it called, for the, my YouTube channel.
Yeah.
And I was just like super hyped. Like literally like exuberant, like extravagantly, like yeah. I was literally like, woo, driving. And for some reason, I was talking to myself, and I was like, "Oh, you know, Rogue Wolf Ranch, Rogue Wolf Adventures." Cause I want to start a new channel. Yeah. And I want to. I think did I tell you?
Yeah.
I want to start a new YouTube channel, but I want to call it a Rogue Wolf Adventures. So I was talking to myself, saying like, "Yeah, you know, Rogue Wolf this, Rogue Wolf that."
Yeah.
I kid you not. Right at that moment when I was saying that stuff, there is a huge yellow sign that said Hyperwolf.
Hyperwolf. Bro, you were being hyper, to be honest. If
I
you're
was-
like, woo!
I was being super hyper, and that's
I
why when
know.
I literally, like, when I was driving on the road, I saw it. I'm like, no way, dude. And I have the picture. I took a picture of it
That's crazy.
because I was like, the traffic wasn't going that fast.
Yeah.
And so I was able to take a picture of it. But it just blew my mind because it was like the stupid movie Jeff, and then even just
Yeah.
all the stuff that we talked about.
Mhm.
There was another thing that happened too. You know, it was after we saw that movie. I was reading something on my laptop.
Mhm.
Had something to do with like the Bruce Lee. I know Alex talks about a lot, the whole like water, be more like water. Water can
Oh, yeah,
flow
yeah.
or water can flash. Put it in a cup, it becomes a cup.
Water under the. Oh, wait, no. Water under the bridge?
That's something else. That's
Oh,
kind of
okay.
like, oh, like let bygones be bygones, like let's like just let it go. This one in particular, it says be like water, because water, it could be soft or it could be
Could be
hard.
whatever.
It could flow or it could crash.
Yeah.
And literally, I was reading that. I had my headphones on because it was actually a video I was watching,
Mhm.
and I was upstairs in my work area, and I looked down right when he was saying that
Yeah.
that water could crash. They were watching a movie. I don't know what. Literally, the scene,
Mhm.
like literally, it just switched to the scene, and it was water crashing on a rock.
Bro.
And I was like, what? And it seems weird, but then
And I
I'm
feel
like,
like that always happens to us because, like, let's say if I experience one thing over, like, when I'm at my mom's,
yeah,
and then when I come over here, we talk about it, or like we watch a movie or something like similar to it.
yeah,
That always happens.
yeah. But
Always happens.
anyways, but I think those things, like I said, to me, I sometimes feel like they're checkpoints,
Mm-hmm.
like we're on the right track.
Yeah.
But I just felt like that one was kind of crazy. But the craziest one, which literally happened just a few days ago, was that Hyperwolf site. And I'll show you
Yeah.
the picture later. That thing tripped me out because I was literally like super excited.
Yeah.
And I was like, I was like literally like, whoa, and this and that. And then like I look over on the side of the freeway, and literally it's just a big yellow sign. And I didn't even know what that is. It literally just said Hyperwolf.
It's crazy.
Like, how crazy is that? Out of all the places I could have driven, out of all the times, and it's like right at that
Could have been
moment.
a different ranch.
Well, and that's the thing that it was just no, it wasn't even a rent. Literally,
Or
the
different
billboard,
road.
all it said was Hyperwolf. That's all it
I
said.
know.
I didn't even know if there wasn't a picture. It was just a big yellow board with just letters on it, Hyperwolf.
And supposedly, we're all alive because of this one dude. Like, he basically saved the future.
Humanity?
Basically, yeah. So we're gonna have a nuclear war, right? With I forgot what other country, or we're gonna have a nuclear war. Like, we're just gonna throw nukes at each other, pretty
Yeah.
much. And so everybody on that ship had to agree to have a nuclear war. But one of them, I forgot what his name was, but one of them disagreed. But everybody had to agree. So one of them,
I remember that story.
yeah.
Where did we hear that? Alex said that one, or I don't remember
It was
where.
neither Alex or I read it somewhere.
Oh, okay, because I don't remember like saying that story, but I remember hearing about it.
Yeah.
But I didn't. That's interesting.
Yeah. And I forgot, but he basically is
Saved the world.
why we're all right here.
That's interesting. That's crazy, bud. Yeah,
Live to
but
die another day.
that's Live to die another day. That's cool. Yeah, but
And I was like, because it was so crazy because, like, what if somebody else got picked to go on the ship
that's true.
out of like what 8 billion people?
Well, that's the
Or
thing.
7 billion
That's the
people?
thing. Imagine what had to happen for him to show up on that ship.
I don't know.
Like it's almost. That's why, like I said, it's like a ripple effect. We don't know what the ripple's gonna cause.
Yeah.
Like, but when you put your finger in the water, you'll see how the ripples go, and that's kind of like life. Some
It's
of
like
the,
us right now.
yeah, exactly. Some of the
We-
things
we
that we
could-
do,
We can impact billions of people, millions of people,
yeah.
so many people. This will change people's lives forever.
You know what? It's funny. Alex and I had a conversation the other day, and it had kind of to do with that.
Mhm.
As far as I forgot how he worded it, but I liked it. He said something along the lines of, let me see if I can remember. People will make a difference
Mhm.
if they realize it. Like, a message will only make a difference if they notice it. So I was like, because I had told him just before, I said, if a tree in the forest falls, does it make a sound?
Yeah.
Does it? If no one's around to hear it?
No.
That's the thing. I think it does. But then he said, well, if someone comes, someone's going to notice that the tree fell.
Mm-hmm.
So I think it's kind of like, that's the whole point, where if somebody says a message, it's kind of like, let's say in the movie, not all the students stood up because the message that he talked about, they didn't all get it. But the ones that stood up, they got it.
Mm-hmm.
It was like they noticed it, they realized
Yeah.
it. It was like an unlock.
Yeah.
It was an enlightenment. But anyways, yeah, I think it just, I don't know how I tied it into what you were saying, but yeah. My own mind blows my mind.
The brain came up. No, the brain named itself.
The brain what?
The brain named itself.
The brain named himself?
Yeah.
What do you mean by that?
The brain named itself.
The brain named itself.
Yeah.
Explain it.
Think about it. Just think about
The
it.
brain named itself.
Think about history. Think about science. Someone named the brain. They had a brain. So they
Brain
basically
named
named
itself. That's interesting. That's interesting. The brain named itself. It's like, oh, we'll call this brain. Brain. Hello, brain. That's interesting.
Yeah.
Anyways, what time is it, bud?
What time is it?
Almost 8 o'clock.
Almost 8 o'clock. Damn.
I think we've had a good run, bud. I think we
Yep.
let's start closing this one out.
Yep. Another 2 weeks.
And yeah, I think in another, yeah.
Unless you wanna
not
do it
next
next
Friday,
week.
but the Friday.
We just.
I guess we could do it here.
We
We
should
could do
just
it
do
every
it
Friday.
no?
Every Friday?
Yeah.
Or every other? What'd you say?
Or whenever I come here. Just like whenever.
Oh, I see.
No, we'll just podcast.
So Fridays then.
Mm-hmm.
We could. Then next time we'll just have a topic and we'll try to stick to it. 'Cause I think this one went all over, but I like
Yeah.
it. It's cool too to just be like open world,
Yeah.
not have to stick to something, not limiting me, restricting me.
Limits. What are limits?
Do they even
Don't
exist?
even exist.
So any closing thoughts, Jake? Anything you want to add? Any closing thoughts?
Just think of the cup halfway full, never halfway empty, and stay positive. And if there's like something going on, just like keep your head up.
Think summer in the winter.
Yeah.
Yeah. And let's see, my final thoughts.
When you're losing, you're winning.
Yeah.
When you're losing, you're really winning.
But my final thoughts would be, if we can help someone, obviously we need to help ourselves first.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But if we're in a position where we could help someone, or if we could at least tell someone like, hey, go this way,
Yeah.
you know, if it's something that's right, or you see someone maybe doing something wrong, or someone that needs help,
Yeah.
and if you can help them, help them.
Yeah.
It'll be a good deed for the day, or be positive.
Yeah.
It'd be like a positive thing.
Yeah.
Because if everybody helps each other, it'll just make the world a better place. And it
Yeah.
sounds silly, but if everybody took care of themselves or each other, and if you multiply
It's like
that,
if everybody was a one big team.
yeah, that's exactly it. Like even amongst little teams, like I
Mhm.
always said, like I feel that I could help you guys, and I sometimes have enough energy, we'll call it, or enough like credits, we'll call it, that I could help others.
Yeah.
You know, whether it's with knowledge, information, advice, whatever it is. It doesn't have to be monetary. It's not necessarily money things, but just help. And I feel I have enough energy for that, or enough credits.
Yeah.
And if someone's in a position, they should. Because if everybody did that, even on a small scale, even if it's just helping your own kids or your own family, or even like your neighbors, if everybody did that, literally the world would be a better place. No joke. But anyway, I think that's my message to the world. Be
Yep.
positive. Be rogue. Don't conform.
Yeah.
Keep fighting.
Don't follow the herd.
Don't follow the herd. Keep fighting.
Yep. Keep fighting.
Keep moving forward.
Yes, sir.
All right. Other than that, it's a good run, but
Yep.
until next time.
Till next time.
Same bad channel. Same bad time.
Yeah.
Anything else?
Stay away
Your
from
sign
Karens.
off. Huh?
Stay away from Karens.
Alright, but let's get turning this off.
Alright.